So guys, we got delivery numbers for the third week of January, which is from January 15th to January 21st. First, starting off, ES6. Last week, NIO delivered 781 vehicles. That is actually up 148 compared to the week before, but it is down 551 from the same time last month, or 41.3%. ET5 and ET5T sales, they delivered 623 vehicles, which is up 76 from the week before, but down 423 from the same time last month, down 40.4%. ES8 deliveries, NIO delivered 135 vehicles, which is up 33 compared to the week before, but down 171 compared to the same time last month, or down 55.8%. Now, NIO 777 deliveries, they delivered 91 vehicles, which is 10 higher than the week before, but down 125 from the same time last month, or down 57%. EC6 deliveries, they delivered 302 vehicles, which is 14 more than the week before, but down 235 from the same time last month, or down 43.7%. Now, total SUV sales came to 1,083, which is up from 921 the week before. This is very interesting. Now, plotting everything on a chart, you'll see this is what it looks like in terms of NIO's deliveries. And we're seeing a good rebound. All right, this is a solid rebound, probably hinting at that this might be a nice temporary bottom in terms of the deliveries. Now, what is going on here in China? Well, a lot of people are not recommending people to buy a NIO right now and telling people to wait until March, until the models get refreshed for people, for them to buy the car, because by then you'll see what the refresh looks like. And right now, the incentives for these, these 2023 versions of the car, inventory cars, etc., they might be quite lucrative, and especially for ET5, ET5Ts, you can get some pretty big discount, but it might be worth waiting for a lot of people. So you see the content creators here in China, they tell people to wait. Now, what about the competitors? The competitors also very interesting, because I think for the first time ever, BMW outsold NIO in terms of EVs. This is pretty big. Pretty big news. So first, let's just start off with Zeekr. Zeekr last week, they delivered 1,310 vehicles, which is 260 above the week before, but down 119 from the same time last month, down 8%, only down 8% month over month. So that's interesting. BMW i3, they delivered 1,179, which is up 245 from the week before, down 278 from the same time last month, down 19% from the same time last month. BMW iX3, 820 deliveries, up 97 from the week before, but down 54 from the same time last month, down 6% month over month. So quite interesting numbers. And then some other guys that are worth mentioning. So Xpeng G9, they delivered 360, whereas the week before they delivered 265. Model Y, they delivered 8,969. The week before they delivered 5,744. The week before that they delivered 2,163. The week before that they delivered 11,702. So Model Y deliveries crashed very big into the start of 2024, but are rebounding and climbing back with the price cuts. Ito M7, which is a EREV hybrid, they delivered 7,030, which the week before they delivered 6,379. The week before that, 5,487, and before that, 5,114. So Ito M7 deliveries increasing slightly. So if you plot some of these EV competitors on the chart, Zeekr, BMW, and NIO, take a look. This is what it looks like. Zeekr 001 in the firm lead at first spot, BMW i3 at the second spot, and then BMW iX3 at the third spot, ES6 at the fourth spot, ET5 plus ET5T at the fifth spot over there, and then EC6, ES8, and then 777. It's quite interesting how the gap is increasing between these cars. Yeah, so it is a little bit concerning. Yeah, but I think once March rolls around, Deliveries will do much better. Okay, so let's look at the market share. Market share wise, NIO has a 37% market share, whereas BMW has 38% market share, 1% higher. Zeekr has a 25% market share. Interesting, of the luxury EV market space. That well, if you look at total vehicle deliveries, NIO delivered 1,932, Zeekr delivered 1,310, BMW delivered 1,999 EVs. Okay, these are all EVs. So BMW delivered around 66 more vehicles, 67 more vehicles than NIO. So this is quite interesting. Okay, something to look out for. Another thing that will really help Deliveries is, of course, a refresh for the ET5 and ES7, which are coming. Well, ET5, not so sure, but ES7 and ET7 apparently are coming. Some of the things that they could add are pretty prominent. That's why you see, in terms of the 777, the EC7 actually sells the most out of all the other guys, because it apparently has the most latest tech compared to the other guys. So definitely Deliveries will increase once they do a small refresh, and hopefully they also refresh the ET5 in terms of some of the stuff like double panel glass that I talked about in this video that you guys are watching. Here in China, it seems like everybody's waiting for March to roll around, and we are still like, more than a month out from March, a little bit more than a month. So it will take some time. I mean, like February, we can't expect really high deliveries because of Chinese New Year, and it's more just very quiet. It's just very quiet. It is quite obvious that the price war is taking a big toll on NIO, and also the economy in general. It's not that good. A lot of businesses closing, restaurants closing, a lot of business owners don't have money to pay their bills. They run off with debt, and they just take the money and run. So it's just a lot of that going on, and I don't want to paint a doom and gloom situation, but it is pretty bad in terms of the economy in general. I haven't seen China's economy be this bad. Everybody quite pessimistic, and so it's to be expected that people's budgets are lowered. And in that case, that means that people that could buy NIO back in 2021, in 2024, might not be able to afford a NIO. So that is something to keep in mind. All right. But as always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.